Ben Franklin said, we give you a republic,
Republic.
and it's up to you to keep it.
And we have to reclaim our republic from the hands of these corrupted politicians sitting as locally as the township in Leon, where they will not allow an entrepreneur to rebuild an electrical generation plant on the Grand River.
That's pretty green, too.
It's very green.
I would think it's green.
In fact, isn't it blue?
Yes, it is blue, and it has a lot of green around it, probably.
Well, so it's duplicity.
Yeah.
All the government programs are to control us. They're not to liberate us. So they're to put us more under their statutory thumb. And they do this under the color of that statutory authority. You need to go back and start with the original Declaration of Independence of the 13 states. The states declared their independence before they declared the united independence of the United States of America.
So you're saying there's another Declaration of Independence?
The original 13 states. Basically, they nationalized the proprietorships of the king.
Okay.
All right, they took the property of the kings because Virginia was owned by William Penn. Pardon me. Pennsylvania was owned by William Penn. Virginia was owned by the Virginia Company. Mm-hmm. Maryland was the proprietorship of Charles Carroll, Lord Baltimore. All the states owed their allegiance to the king's servants.
Uh-huh.
Now, the king did take a couple of charters away and put them directly under his thumb prior to the outbreak of the revolt in 1775. But the point being is the states existed before they stood together as the United States of America. Mm-hmm. And it was that declaration on July 4th when it was publicly announced that the 13 United Colonies of America henceforth be known as the 13 United States of America, and they held one substantive element of law, that our rights are granted by God. And the reason they came together united is they saw usurpations of their rights as Englishmen, and they fought for almost 16 months to secure the rights of Englishmen under the Magna Carta and the succeeding constitutional limitations imposed upon the king. But his ministers wouldn't tolerate it. The king wouldn't tolerate it. There were elements in Parliament that supported it, but they were in the plurality. They were less than a minority. So what they did is they finally said, enough's enough. We will stand united as an independent and sovereign republic.
Uh-huh.
And they fought under the Articles of Confederation, which is the original Constitution of the United States of America.
Uh-huh.
And they amended that document in 1789 with what we know now as the Constitution of the United States for the United States of America.
Okay.
And when they wrote up the preamble to the Constitution of the United States for the United States of America, if you need to go back and read the Articles of Confederation and Perpetual Union, because it listed each separate distinct state in the preamble.
Really?
Yes. And when they came to the convention in 1787 in Philadelphia, I believe, I got to get my facts straight, Rhode Island didn't attend. It didn't send delegates.
Huh.
They didn't want to change the Articles of Confederation. They liked the way things were. So when they wrote up the Constitution, they said, if 9 states agree to this amendment of the Articles of Confederation, we will put in force the Constitution of the United States.
Uh-huh.
So the editorial committee had a problem when they were writing up the preamble to the Constitution of the United States. They said, well, wait a minute, not all the states are here.
So what are they going to write here?
So they came up with the statutory phrase, we the people.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you need a legal dictionary. Now, people in Webster's is generally you and I.
Yeah, the masses.
But people in a legal phrase, in this instant case, we the people are we the states of America.
Right.
And this is a dysfunctional literacy that we suffer today because we're not taught our history anymore.